Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today we'll be taking a look at the Transcraft Mohican. So let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man, let's go! But of course we must take a look at the packaging first before we take a look at the figure. So you have his name, Mohican T01, or maybe TOI? T01, I'm not sure. Yeah, the nice silhouette there of Mohawk himself and his quote there, "What up, fellas? Man, I want to beat you right now. I know. I understand why they changed it. It's supposed to be, what up, fellas? Man, I want to kill you right now. Man, I'm gonna kill you later. Definitely gonna kill your mother later." Anyway, got the Transcraft logo right there, which is pretty nice. And then, yeah, got the stripage of the green and the black and the light green as well. And you come here, got the silhouette of his motorcycle mode. You got Mohican, Transcraft, and you got Mohican at the bottom and Transcraft on the top. And you got the silhouette of the robot mode right there. And come to the back here, it's just his robot mode, just all, you know, the top half only. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. It's tiny. It's not you know, not that much to write home about. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the packaging itself. And here is Mohican fully transformed into his motorcycle mode. And obviously this is Transcraft's take on Transformers The Last Night, Mohawk. And I think they did a great job with this figure. I think they did a fantastic work on this figure. So yeah, this is his motorcycle mode. If you guys know what type of motorcycle he transforms into, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I have no idea what type of motorcycle this is. I literally have no idea. So yeah, but it's a nice little motorcycle mode, I will say. I think it's quite screen accurate. Yeah, quite show accurate, you know, from the movie. So yeah, pretty cool. You can see the Mohawk. His Mohawk is right there, just sticking out, like behind the seat. You can see his eyes just sticking out as well. Yeah, overall, I mean, you don't see a lot of robot mode bits just sticking out. I mean, you can technically see his feet, but it's nicely molded to replicate the motorcycle, which is pretty cool. I quite like that. A little bit of green splotched right there, a little green paint. You can see his hands are just sticking out. Got a little bit of green paint right here as well. Got a little green as well right here. Yeah, got a little bit of turquoisey color, like on the rim of the wheel, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, and he does have some nice rolling wheels as well, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, he can definitely roll, yeah, pretty smoothly. And he does have a nice kickstand that can actually flip down or flip up, you know, if you wanted to. I just flip it down a little bit so it can actually stand. Oops. So you can actually stand. There we go. There we go. There you have that. So yeah. Now, does he have articulation in motorcycle mode? He technically does. Well, the front wheel can actually move from side to side, which is pretty cool. You know, I think that's the only articulation in motorcycle mode. So yeah. Now he does include a couple of accessories. It comes with this dagger right here, which is pretty nicely molded. If my camera will focus. There we go. That's just a nicely molded little weapon. Yeah, pretty cool. Careful at the top because it might poke you. You know, it's quite pointy, quite sharp. He also comes with a pack of 4 daggers, which is pretty cool. I do quite like that. Unfortunately, these daggers are not, you know, removable. They're just molded in one place, you know, molded in one piece. So yeah. Now to store these in the vehicle mode, you do have the slots right here. So just tap this in, right in there. Just tap that in right there. There we go. And just tap the other one right in there. So there we go. Whoops. And this one comes undone. How dare you, how dare you. There we go. So there you have that. There you have the storage. for your weapons. They kind of look ridiculous, but at the same time, it kind of works. Yeah, it kind of does work. But anyway, so let us get down to some size comparisons. Here is Mohawk compared with the Last Knight Deluxe class Barricade, and not sure if that's the correct scale because you know the motorcycle is still a little bit bigger than the car itself, but it's not a bad scale. It's not a bad scale. Anyway, let's move on. With the Last Knight Deluxe class Hot Rods, you can see how they scale with one another, and now that doesn't work because the motorcycle is bigger than the car. Yeah, that definitely does not work anyway. So let us move on to the next size comparison. Here is Mohawk compared with the Last Knight Deluxe class Berserkers. You can see how they scale with one another. With the Last Knight, not Deluxe class. Let's try that again. With the Last Knight Forger class Nitro Zeus, and yeah, you can see how they scale with one another. And not sure how a motorcycle is supposed to scale with a jet, but I think that works, kinda. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to the last and final size comparison. And speaking of which, here is Mohawk compared with the Last Knight Voyager class Megatron. Excuse me. So you can see how the two Decepticons look together. So that is pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons. Okay, I believe that we are pretty much done with the motorcycle mode. So now, let us transform Mohawk himself into his robot mode. So the first thing I want to do is just untab these accessories and put them off to the side for now. And we shall get started. So the first step, now truth be told, the instructions on this figure sucks. Because I was looking at the instructions, I was like, what am I doing? So yeah, the instructions are just horrible, like horrible, because there's a lot of steps, on this figure. Like the instructions tell me like 10 steps or 9 steps, but not true. It's more than 9 steps, okay? Anyway, just split the seat down in the middle, split the seat down, just split all this, and just bring this out, and that will reveal the robot mode head. There we go. Just bring all this out. Just bring all this out. Now the next thing I want to do is just take out this wheel section right here. Just unpick this and unclip that. There we go. And now you want to take this section right here and just flip all this up. Now, I never knew that this could move. I never knew, because I looked at the instructions and I was like, wait, this can move? I was like, oh wait, it can move. So yeah, this definitely can move. So I did not know, the instructions were not that clear. So yeah, it sucks. The instructions suck. So there we go. So just chicken leg him. There we go. Just chicken leg him right now. Just chicken leg him. There we go. And just rotate the feet forward and just bring the feet down. There we go. Just rotate the foot forward and just bring the foot down, just like so. And I believe done with the leg. So yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So now you want to take the arm section right here, just untab this from the side, and now I'm going to take this section right here, just tabbed in very securely. There we go. Whew. There we go, and just raise all this up, and there we go. So now just take all this, just split this, and just swing all this out. So there we go. And just bring the arm down, swing all this out, bring the arm down just like so. So now you want to untab this and just swing it off to the side so you get the clearance to flip all this up and just bring this up like so. And now you want to take this section right here, just rotate this around just like so, and just rotate this around so the black side is actually facing you, and just rotate his hand, and there you have one arm all done. Now the other side, pretty much the same thing, but it doesn't have the other wheel. So now this section right here, rotate this around. Oh, that's pretty tight. And just rotate this around, and just rotate this to the side. There we go. And there you have the two arms pretty much all done. So now you want to take this section right here, just raise all this up. And you want to take his waist right here, just rotate it 180, and there we go. And just bring his crotch down. So there we go. So you want to take rotate this around like so, and just bring all this down, and this will just tab into place, and just rotate this little smokestack around just like so, and there you go. Now just take this and just rotate down, just tap that in, focus camera, focus, there we go, and just take this section right here and just rotate around. It can be quite hard to do. There we go. So there you have that. And now got this this tab right here. It goes into that slot right there. Now the chest piece doesn't really lock into place because, you know, there's no tab or any locking mechanism right here. It just kind of thoops into place. So there we go. Just make it flush against his chest and just bring all this up like so. And now you want to take his head and just rotate it 180, and there you go. So I think we are done. Are we done? Whoops, he's not standing straight. Are you not standing straight, Mohawk? Stand straight, Mohawk. How dare you? How dare you? Stand straight, Mohawk. Come on. Come on, Mohawk. Stand straight for me, boy. Stand straight. Stand straight for me. Thank you. Thank you. So there we go. So okay, now we need to add the finishing touch to the robot mode. We need to bring in the other wheel. So the other wheel, you just have to plug in to this post right here, and just plug this in. Just plug this in. Plug it in. There we go. And this is on a hinge as well, so you can angle this however you want. And hey, it came undone. See, you see. Chest is not, you know, it's not secure. There we go. Just loop it into place. Loop it into place. And feel it around for it. There we go. So, okay. So I think we're done. I think, yes. I believe we are done. So there you have Mohawk. There you have the transcribed Mohican, aka the last Knight Mohawk, fully transformed into his robot mode. And I think Transcraft did a great job with this, man. Fuyo, the robot mode looks good. Whew, that silver paint, there's a lot of silver paint on this figure. Wow, it just looks good. It just looks gorgeous in my opinion, and quite screen accurate in my opinion as well. So yeah, pretty nicely done. Robot mode design, I got no issues with the robot mode, so yeah, pretty cool. Push forward a little bit more, there we go. So yeah, pretty nicely done, I will say. Pretty cool. I think Transcraft did a great job in capturing the look of Mohawk's robot mode. So yeah, pretty nicely done. So now let's get in closer so we can take a look at that head sculpt. And yeah, that's definitely Mohawk. Yep. Yeah, you got the gold teeth. You know, the teeth picked out in gold. So that's pretty cool. Got a little bit of red eyes. You know, a little bit of gold right there, and a little green splotched on his head. That's pretty cool. But yeah, pretty cool. And you got his Mohawk. Now the hair is done in a nice softish plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking the hair section right there. So yeah. And the chest, I like how the chest comes together. Really nice. Nicely done. Yeah. Got some weird forks right there on his arms. That's pretty cool. Got a little bit of green on his fingers, so that's pretty nice. Got spikes on the other arm, and this thing just sticking out. It's just weird. It's awkward. It's just weird. It's pelvis. I don't know. But so there we go. Yeah. Make sure the legs are straight. There we go. There we go. There we have that. But yeah, all around, nicely done robot mode. Quite screen accurate, and yeah, I like how it all comes together. Really nicely done. So now the articulation on this figure, the head is on a ball joint, I believe. Yes, it's on the ball joint. You can rotate a full 360, can look up a little bit, can look down a little bit, and you can actually open and close his mouth, which is really, really nice. And the eyes, they're actually movable, so they're on little ball joints. You can actually position the eyes however you want, so that is pretty cool. He can actually move his eyes around, so that's nice. That's a nice little touch. So this is on the hinge. This wheel is on the hinge. You can actually angle this however you want. Angle this like that, but I prefer to angle it like that for the sake of symmetry right there. Now you do have a swivel right here, like a bicep swivel. You do have a double jointed elbow, which is really, really nice. And you do have a ball joint at the wrist as well, so you get a rotation at the wrist, and you can actually move the hands like that if you want to. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. You have a rotation at the ball joint as well. The shoulders are on the ball joint. You can actually rotate a full 360. They can actually move in and out, so that is pretty nice. And he does have a waist swivel, and technically, due to transformation, he technically does have an ab crunch, which is pretty cool in my opinion. The legs, they're on the ball joint, can move up all the way, do high kicks, there we go, and then move back all the way, and it's pretty cool. And he can move the legs out, you can do the full splits, that's pretty cool. And you do have a double jointed knee joint, there you go. You can use all these hinges if you want, you know, for the articulation right there. And you do have the rotation at the foot, there we go, and a little bit of ankle tilt right there, you know, right there. And the feet can actually move up and down due to transformation. So yeah, all around he's actually pretty posable, so yeah, really nice, really nice. So yeah, really nicely done figure. So yeah, and he's not standing straight. He's not standing straight. Stand straight, Mohawk. How dare you? How dare you stand? I said stand straight. Stand straight. Stand. Hey, Mohawk. Mohawk. Come on, Mohawk. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Don't kill me right now. There we go. Stay. Anyway, so now his weapons. What you can do with the weapons? You can technically give him, you know, the sword right here, or the dagger. You know, you can actually tap this into the slot in his hand. Just tap this in. There we go. It's kind of awkward because, you know, the hands are not fully articulated, so it can't really close it around the handle. So what I would do, me personally, I just tap this in to the slots right there on the sides of his leg. So there we go. Just take this and just plug this on. Plug this on. Can be hard to do. There we go. Just plug this on. There we go. And just take the other side and just put this on for storage. There we go. If my camera will focus, if I can do it. There we go. So just tap this in, and there we go. So they have your weapon storage in the robots mode, and that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. I like how the weapons can store on Mohawk's robot mode, so that's pretty cool. So let us move on to some size comparisons. Here is Mohawk compared with the last night Deluxe class Hot Rod, or Hot Rod. You can see how they scale with one another, and it's not a bad scale. I mean, Mohawk is still smaller than Hot Rod, as he should be, obviously, but I think he should be way smaller. So let's move on to the final set of comparisons. And speaking of which, here is Mohawk compared with the rest of the last night Decepticons. And yeah, pretty cool team in my opinion. They look good together. You got Nitro Zeus, you got Megatron, you got Berserker, and Barricade. And yeah, I mean, the scale is not that bad, you know? I mean, Mohawk is still smaller than Berserker and Barricade, as he should be, obviously. But you know, if I was to scale nut, then Mohawk should be a little bit smaller. You know, like way smaller than this. But yeah, I think he scales well. Yeah, really nicely done. You know, scale. You know, for these Decepticons, I do quite like that. Really cool. So yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transcraft Mohican, aka Transformers The Last Night Decepticon Mohawk. And yeah, really cool figure in my opinion. The robot mode looks great, the motorcycle mode looks great, and yeah, there's some the green paint, those splotches hey, all around. And but yeah, really cool figure, I will say, and nice and shiny with all the silver. And nice black for the arms as well. That's pretty cool. The transformation is actually nice and smooth and enjoyable. So yeah, all around it's a fun figure to mess with. Fun figure to mess with. And the articulation is pretty great. You know, pretty perfect. I have no complaints there for the articulation. So yeah, pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, if you guys don't have a Mohawk, I would highly recommend this figure because this figure is amazing. Oh, you would definitely have so much fun with this figure now. Now, this is a third-party toy, so don't go around and break this toy because this is not supposed to be a kid's toy. So this is more towards, you know, towards the adult collectors, you know, the adult toy collectors. That's all I want to say. So yeah, do be careful with this figure because, you know, yeah, the little accessories, they're on like, the plastic is kind of thin, so do be careful because these accessories can be, you can easily break them, so do be careful. But so far I haven't broken these accessories, but you know, just be careful because the plastic is really thin, so yeah. But all around though, it's a nice figure. I really love this my tongue stopped working. I really love this figure. I've been waiting to get a Mohawk figure from The Last Night, and I finally got, you know, a Mohawk from The Last Night. I've been waiting for so long to get this toy, so yeah, pretty cool. So alright. Okay, so yeah. Now, if I were to rank Mohawk from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would just give him, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. 10 out of 10, yeah, for me. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for me. Great figure, in my opinion. Fun figure to mess with as well, so. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And if you have enjoyed this review a lot, do me a favor and slam dunk a like on it. Do a thumbs up right there. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, so now I got this guy from My Hobby Toys. You know, it's a shop name from Shopee. But for your other Transformers needs, you can always check out your online website like bigbadtoystore.com. If you're overseas in the US, yeah, you can always check out bigbadtoystore.com for any availability for these figures, you know, for your other like your official figures like Hasbro stuff. Not sure if they hold you know, third-party toys, but I guess you can try. But yeah, I'll post a link to that website in the description down below. And you can always check out my Transformers The Last Night reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So they have the Transcraft Mohican, aka The Last Night Mohawk. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out. Yay!